Well, good morning, my self-reliant peeps. Today what I'm going to do is the potatoes are growing, so I'm going to mound up some dirt around them so that the sun doesn't hit any of the potatoes. If you remember, when the sun hits the potatoes, they turn green. Supposedly that green stuff it's toxic, let me put it that way. My father used to always cut off the green, but he never said why. So at any rate, I'm going to mound up the potatoes now that they're getting bigger, and we'll go from there. I got some good garden soil. Look how black that is, that composted soil. So I'm going to use that on the potatoes. We had a bird at the pool house that built this giant nest, and she was sitting on it. Now, about 3 days ago, I came out and there was a fledgling robin hopping around. So I figured that it came from that nest, but it did not. Either that or the mother's laying eggs and sitting on the nest again. Or maybe I don't know. I really don't know. I just don't have the heart to get rid of that nest when there's eggs in it or babies. Right, we'll move to the last bed of potatoes, mound them up. Go from there. Beautiful soil. Actually, these potatoes plants are from the potatoes I had last year in storage that I just had too much of a crop to eat, and they went to seed. So I thought, well, I'll see how they do, and I planted them, and boy, they look better than last year's crop. Now I'm going to have to start checking for potato bugs, because they come real quick. They seem to know when the potatoes are up. The invisible fence. The invisible fence wire is in this clog where grass had grown into the landscaping, into the flower bed. So I'm attempting to get it out, and I think I'm not sure what I'm going to do. One of the things I can do is put this wire out of the way along the rock wall, the retaining wall. Or I can put it like a trench, if you will, around it so that I don't cut the wire when I'm in with my plants. And I remembered the wire here, so I didn't cut it. All right, I'll show you what we're gonna do. I got the tow line hooked up to this tree. Even though I don't know if I want to call it a tree. I'm not sure what it is. But I've been trying to get rid of that for years. So we're going to try pulling the whole thing out because it grows fast. I consider it a weed initially, but then it gets woody. So I'm not sure if it's a tree or a weed. But let's see what we can do, and if not, I'll just have to keep cutting it out. Well, it didn't get the whole root, but it broke it off down there, so maybe that's enough to kill it. One of the last things I'm going to do today is to move that rock forward. I'm amazed at how many people cannot back up using their mirrors and hit this rock, and then it gets pushed out into the grass. So at any rate, that's what I'm going to do now, and then I think we'll call it a day. We only have to move it about 3 inches. All right, that didn't work. I know I've done it before, so we'll try it this way. There wasn't enough space for the 2 hooks in the ring, so I went on each side of the truck this time. Perfect. Thanks for watching, my self-reliant peeps. I appreciate you watching. The rhododendron this year is magnificent. I have never had this many blooms on it. It's just beautiful. I was able to move the rock. It is not level, so I'm going to have to level it with some of the flat rocks I have. So we'll take care of that at a later time. Getting up and down off the ground is very tiring. So I'm going to call it. Yesterday it was 48 degrees in Pennsylvania. It was cold and miserable. Today I go between putting my work jacket on to short sleeves when I get hot. But it's the next week is supposed to be beautiful in the high 70s and 80s. So I am looking forward to that. So until tomorrow, have a good day.